These are the real truths about civil engineering your college never tells you. But don't worry, we've practiced. And we put everything into one simple, clear roadmap because we know exactly what you are going through. The confusion, the doubts, the questions. Is civil a good choice? Are there enough jobs? And today, we're here to clear the fog once and for all. Hello everyone, welcome back to Student Tribe, India's largest student community. Welcome to another video in our roadmap series. Today, we are diving into civil engineering. We're breaking them into 8 key chapters to cover everything you need to know. History, facts and myths, civil engineering in 2029, domains under civil, 4-year roadmap, portfolio building, and what to do after graduation. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you're already part of the tribe, drop your questions in the comments. We read them all and reply to many. Whether you're in 12th wondering about career options, a first-year civil student, or someone entering final year, this roadmap will guide you step by step until you land your dream job. Chapter 1, History. Why civil matters. This isn't just another boring history chapter. This one matters. Rewind to colonial India. Civil engineering was the backbone of early engineering education. Why? Because the country needed roads, bridges, railways, and it still does. Infrastructure runs the world, and civil engineers, they build the world. But despite the rich legacy, the field today faces big challenges. Outdated syllabus, limited awareness, and unclear career paths. But don't worry, we're about to solve that for you. Chapter 2, Facts and Myths, the untold side of civil. Everyone says civil has endless job opportunities. True, but only if you know what you're doing. Here's the catch. Most civil engineering colleges are still teaching a 25-year-old syllabus. So if you're expecting industry-ready training from your classroom, think again. But here's the good news. You can still win. You just need the right guidance, skills, and mindset. And that's exactly what this roadmap gives you. Also, don't worship CGPA like it's everything. It's not. Skills are greater than scores. And for skill building updates, follow us on Instagram. We share internships, gigs, workshops, and career hacks every week. Chapter 3, Civil Engineering in 2029, Future and AI Impact. Let's talk about the future. Civil engineering is projected to grow 9% annually till 2029. That's huge. India's demand for infrastructure is only increasing, from smart cities to green buildings. Now here comes the big question. Will AI replace civil engineers? Answer, partially yes, but mostly no. AI might assist in design, but the field still requires human judgment, field work, and problem solving. Things machine can't replicate yet. Chapter 4, Domains under Civil. Now that you know the career paths, let's dive into what you'll actually be doing if you choose these different domains. Within civil engineering, understanding the day-to-day work will help you figure out which path excites you the most and fits your skills. So let's take a closer look at it. Structural engineering. This is where you learn how to design and analyze concrete and steel structures and understand the basics of earthquake engineering. Number 2 is geotechnical engineering, where you focus on soil mechanics, foundation engineering, and ground improvement technique, critical for the safety and stability of structure. Transportation engineering, which dives into highway and railway engineering, traffic engineering, and pavement design to improve the system that keeps people moving. Number 4, environmental engineering. Learn about water and wastewater treatment, solid waste management, and environmental impact assessment to help build sustainable solutions for the planet. Number 5, water resources engineering. Study hydrology, irrigation, engineering, and flood control systems to ensure that communities have access to clean and safe water. Number 6, construction management. Master project planning, cost estimation, and construction laws and ethics to successfully manage construction projects from concepts to completion. These are the domains that will shape your civil engineering career and make a lasting impact on the world around you. Alright, now we're stepping into a very important part, one that most students don't even realize is crucial. Believe me, many overlook this, thinking it's not that big of a deal or just another task to tick off. But here's the truth. This simple thing can completely change the course of your job career for better or worse. It might sound small now, but if you ignore it, it can cost you big time when you start looking for jobs. So let's dive in and see what this is all about, because understanding this could be the difference between landing your dream job quickly or struggling for months. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Chapter 5, the 4-year roadmap. Alright, now we've reached the most awaited part of this 4-year roadmap. This is exactly why you clicked on this video and why we are here today. This roadmap is your ultimate guide to navigating your entire engineering journey from your very first day in college all the way to stepping out in the professional world. We'll break down each year, show you what to focus on, how to plan your time, and what steps to take so you're not passing exams but building a strong foundation for your career. So get ready. First year. Welcome to the start of engineering life. Your first year is all about building a solid foundation. You still have general subjects, and that's totally okay. This year is not about diving deep into core subjects yet. It's about getting comfortable and laying the groundwork for everything ahead. Here's what you should focus on. Building a strong CGPA can actually land you into the right scholarships and internships. Exploring interests, having multiple interests are quite common, but trying out something that actually suits you is very important. Parallelly, you need to join different clubs, activities, and see what excites you. Talking to seniors is the best way to get guidance. They come very handy because they've experienced what you're experiencing right now. The best guidance comes from the person who has the best experience, and seniors of your college are the best pick to give you the reality check. Attending Fest, they help you build a network and make college life more fun. Creating your LinkedIn profile early. This is something very important. Starting at the earliest can actually boost your career into the way you won't expect, and worry not. We will be talking about that in the upcoming chapters. Once you set the foundation, it's time to get real and start diving into tools and practical learning. Let's move on to year 2. Second year. Now it gets real. In your second year, things start to feel more hands-on. You'll begin using industry standard tools like AutoCAD, StatPro, and Revit. These are the tools you'll be using in the field, so get comfortable with them. This is also the year to discover what excites you. Is it structures, geotechnical engineering, or transportation? Start exploring which branch within civil engineering resonates with you the most. Follow civil engineering creators. Get inspired by YouTube channels, LinkedIn mentors, and creators who share valuable content. Learn outside of class. The best engineers, they never stop learning. So keep exploring new resources beyond textbooks. Once you've figured out what sparks your interest, it's time to get serious. Third year, it's game time. By your third year, it's time to focus on areas you love. This is when companies begin scouting for interns, so your work will start to pay off. Here's what you should focus on. Build your GitHub or project portfolio. Your portfolio is what your employers will look at. Start showcasing your work. Master essential subjects. You'll be diving into topics like structural analysis, transportation engineering, and geotechnical engineering. Start mini projects. These can be simple ideas, but they're perfect to put on your resume. Prepare for internships. Whether you're applying for startups or PSUs, it's time to take the lead. With all your preparation, year 4 is just around the corner. It's time to execute and prepare for the final push. Fourth year. Your last year is where everything comes together. Now it's about showing what you've built and preparing for the future. Here's what you need to do. Finalize your major and minor projects. These will be the centerpieces of your portfolios. Prepare for placements. Focus on aptitude, reasoning, technical skills, and communication. Polish your resume and LinkedIn. Make sure they're up to date with everything you've done so far. Stay confident. If your friends get placed before you, don't worry. Your journey is different. Your time will come, and it could be even better. That's your 4-year roadmap laid out for you step by step. Stay focused, keep working on your skills, and trust the process. Remember, it's all about consistency and building the right habits. So you're about to step into the world of civil engineering. But the big question remains, what can I expect in terms of career opportunities and salary after I graduate? It's normal to feel a little unsure or even worried about how the job market will treat you as a fresher. But don't stress. We put together a list of some of the roles you can aim for, along with the kind of salary you can expect starting out. This will help you get a clearer picture of what's waiting for you and how to prepare for it. Structural engineer between 4 to 7 LPA, transportation engineer from 4.5 to 8 LPA, geotechnical engineer between 5 to 8 LPA, environmental engineer between 4 to 7 LPA, construction manager is 5 to 9 LPA, water resources engineer 4 to 6 LPA, and finally BIM engineer between 5 to 8 LPA. Chapter 6. Build your portfolio. Here's the golden rule. Your portfolio is your brand. Start building it in your second year, not when you graduate. Whether it's internships, jobs, or even MS abroad, a strong portfolio makes all the difference. Use tools like Strikingly, Doric, Framer, and of course, maintain your GitHub and LinkedIn. We've linked everything in the description for you. Watch it, read it after the video. Chapter 7, What After Engineering. Finally, graduation. It's a big moment, but let's be real. It doesn't always feel right. Some days you'll feel proud and the other days you'll wonder what's next. Should I take up a job or should I go for my master's? It's very normal to feel uncertain. But trust me, everyone goes through this phase. We've done some solid research and we've packed everything you need to figure out your next steps, whether it's jobs, higher studies, or career options. Fill out the form in the description and we'll send everything directly to you on your WhatsApp or email. Chapter 8, Final Takeaways. Alright, let's wrap it up with a quick recap. Civil is still relevant, but only if you adapt. Focus on tools, not just theory. Build your personal brand in LinkedIn, GitHub, and your portfolio. Start early, explore, experiment, and evolve. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with all your civil gang and follow us on Instagram for live updates, student tips, and career content you'll actually use. This is just the beginning of your journey, and Student Tribe will walk with you in every step. Until next time, keep building and keep rising.